Hello, everybody. I am Mr. Lee. This class is called Chemistry and Earth Systems. What it is basically a science class where we'll be doing some introductory chemistry ideas, talking about how atoms are structured, how those atoms become elements, how elements are arranged on the periodic table, and then from there, when we say Earth systems, how these atoms interact to become minerals, which become rocks, and how do those rocks interact on the Earth, or how maybe those atoms interact to become air, and how the air moves and affects our daily lives here on this planet. So it is a long year. We've got a lot of stuff to learn. I hope you guys are up to it. Um, Never give up. That is our motto in here. Now, just like last year, I decided to keep up with Canvas much the same way that we did last year. There's a lot of things that are very similar. There's some things that are different. Um, I wanted to keep up with Canvas because I knew that over the course of the year, people will be absent for a variety of reasons. Hopefully, not hopefully not COVID. But if you're one of those people that had to stay home due to these reasons, understand I kind of got your back a little bit. Plus, or if you're in class and you just kind of missed, you kind of zoned out, you didn't know what was going on, I still keep everything up to date on campus. So this is, I have one of the motion graphics here, one of the few teachers that do this. And if you click on that, that will bring us to the opening screen, our home page for this class. And I just want to run through real quick and let you see what you need to know to be successful. So around here we have the menu items. You will not get all of these. You will certainly see home. That brings you to this page right here. Modules, which is broken down by week. It'll say week 1, week 2, and day by day what we do within those weeks. That's a good place to start to go. If you look and see if you're in week 5, you missed week 5, you can go back and see what we did week 5. Grades I put in there because people like to see what grade they got on their assignments, but I do want you to understand that the posted grade here does not take into account assignments that are not graded in Canvas. So that might not reflect the same grade that shows up on your report card. I strongly encourage parents and students to check their grades online often. Google Drive is something we'll use a lot in this class. Class notebook, there's not going to be a class notebook. I'm actually going to hide this here soon because I wanted you guys to keep an actual physical notebook that you guys will be having notebook tests in. You might also see quizzes, discussions. Those might show up at a later date. So, using this page, number 1, you can see right now when I made this video, we were in week 3. This is the week 3 module. You can see what days for this week. So on September 13th, that was a gold day. And you can see, well, I had a substitute in that day and they were working on the measurement lab. Because I had a substitute in that day, I did not have a menu choice in this. But I did return on Tuesday, and you can see that there was a safety test and measurement lab. Wednesday was a gold day. Now I do have a chemistry of the earth on red day, and I have another identical class on gold day. So as quite often you will see that these two things say the same thing. For example, Thursday and Friday says measurement labs, and if we click on the measurement lab, that's going to bring us to what we did that day. Starts off with the learning targets and success criteria, any key vocabulary we need to know. If there are notes for me to post, like a PowerPoint set, or maybe an image that I had up on the board, I will post that in notes. Here we go, class flow and collaborative work. In class flow, if you see, there's a link right here. If I click on measurement lab, that will bring up the 7-page lab that I printed off and handed out to you guys in class. And it'll tell you what part of that we're working on. Now, we worked on this several days now. But if you fell behind at home and you didn't have that copy of the lab, you could always click on this link and it will open it up. And it will bring that up for you to see. You can print it off for yourself if you like. Or you can wait till you come back and get a master copy from me. But those links will always be, in any work that we're doing, you'll have links here for you to do. When you see right here where it says coming soon, there's a test. For example, we have a notebook test coming up in a couple of classes. And if there is a test, then what will happen is I will put it up there and tell you, in this case, if it's a notebook test, I'll tell you what needs to be in the notebook for that test and when that test is coming up. This might be for when labs are finishing, when they're due, when they're as a project that's going to be coming up, so forth and so on. Did you miss it? This is the part where I was able, during last year when we were doing remote learning, I would put a video. I cannot put the video up anymore because my camera follows me around. I have students in the classroom. I cannot videotape students. However, I can maybe give a summary here. I'm not sure exactly what's going to come up of this in the near future because you should be able to see everything that's up here. And that's pretty much it. So if ever you miss a day, if you're absent for a day, you should definitely come to Canvas and check and see what's going on. If you email me and say, hey, Mr. Lee, what did I miss? I'm going to say, hey, go check Canvas. I keep up with this just about every other day. I will update it. Okay, go back to home here, and I'm going to go back to our home page again. And I want to show you that below our days, there's a schedule, so you can always see what the schedule is going to be for that day. Right here where it says assignment list, since assignment list is in the menu, I am going to replace that after I'm done with making this video, and this is where I'm going to post this video. So I scroll down, we have a weekly message. Right now my message is never give up. We went over the expectations in class. I do have emails, phones for you guys to call. We do use remind.com for text messaging. Right here will be the Zoom link. That Zoom link will be on here after I get done making this video, and my classroom phone number. At the bottom right here where it says about this class is a little bit of background on what this class is and maybe some stuff that you want to know about Mr. Lee, some stuff with me talking about myself. We were supposed to do that part. So anyhow, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm more than happy to help you guys out. I am available almost every day after school. If you need to get lab work done, if you missed a day, there will be some days where we work on something in class and you will need to make it up after school. You'll have to make accommodations that way. Anyway, love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye now.